Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel for another first look video. This is going to be first look number 3. It's going to be the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary, The Dark Knight Rises Batman, the blue and gray version, which is exclusive. It's a limited edition. I think they only made like 1,500 of these or something like that, so it's very limited. It was a very hard time to pick this guy up on Sideshow. It was a hassle, and I didn't end up picking him up, but I was one of the lucky ones. I received a waitlist notification saying that someone canceled their order, and I have an opportunity to pick one of him up, and so, guess what I did? I literally 2 seconds later, I went on Sideshow, and I put a pre-order in for him, and so now, he's coming home. As you can see, he looks really, really cool. A lot of people don't like the suit for some reason. I don't know why. I really like the metallic blue. So if it's not the suit, if it's not your suit, that's okay. I understand, but I really find this thing really cool. I love the metallic blue on this, and with the gray, it pops. It's exotic. It's not supposed to look like anything in the movie. It's supposed to be an exotic piece. And so, I just find it really cool to have in the collection. It also comes with the bats on the display stand and the Batman bat signal symbol behind him as well. From what it looks like, the original Bane base. So it's recycled, which I'm okay with. Like, it's not that big of a deal because I don't even have that figure in my collection. So, this is going to be a cool figure to own. I am very curious to see how much he's going to be on the secondary market, brand new, unopened, with the shipper box. Because I may not open this guy. I may wait to see how much he goes up once, it's all said and done. And if he's over, $600, that's going to be insane. But as you can see here, there's that base I was talking about with the Bane base. It comes with the bat flight pole thingy, which looks really cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really, really cool. It's very unique and very different from anything I've seen Hot Toys do, at least in the recent years. And then the bat symbol behind him, obviously. But that blue, that metallic blue just pops. It looks so good. I love it. I'm gonna be one of the minority individuals who love this suit. A lot of people are upset that the blue and Hot Toys didn't release the Adam West Batman, or at least do a repaint of one of the Ben Affleck Batmans. But as a Nolan fan, I love those Dark Knight movies. This is like a must-have for me. This is a complete must-have. So the fact that I actually am getting one is mind-boggling. And as you can see here, it's kind of a closer image of this Batman. You can see that blue cowl looking crazy with the bats in front of him. Just a really cool side shot. And here you have a closer look of the Batman, kind of holding his hand out with the bats on both sides, with the bat symbol in the back. Again, just showing off the chest area and the metallic blue on his cowl and his gloves. It looks really cool. I really love this suit, guys. I have no problem with this whatsoever. This is just insane. It's just so unique. And I think that's why I like it. Because I normally collect for screen accuracy, but this is the one line where I will collect everything. The Dark Knight Trilogy is like my jam. It is my favorite series of all time, my favorite trilogy of all time. Batman Begins is my favorite movie of all time. So just having all these figures in this line is just going to be so heartwarming for me. It's going to be cool to have this, guys. It's going to go up in price, and people are going to be upset that they didn't end up pulling the trigger on this thing, because it's gonna be hard to find. And I'm excited for this. So as you can see, it comes with 4 faceplates. We have like the normal, you know, faceplate on all the way on the left. Kind of like a grunting faceplate right next to that one. I mean, he makes that face in the movies, so it's, you know, it just kind of looks silly on the figure, not gonna lie. And then that third faceplate, he has his mouth open a little bit. He's not necessarily smiling, but it kind of looks like he's grinning a little bit. It looks good. I don't have anything against that. And then the final faceplate is going to be that complete grin with him, you know, opening his mouth, showing the teeth, which is really cool. I think if I were to pose my Batman, I'd probably put either the first faceplate on or the third one. I do like that third one. That third one's really nice. And it also features separate rolling eyeballs, which is really cool. Here we have a closer look at this Batman. As you can see, his cape is completely draped over him while he's holding a batarang with those bats flying behind him. That just looks cool, guys. It looks really cool. This is a really neat figure. And then here we have a closer look at the Batman holding his grapnel gun from Batman Begins. Technically from all 3, but that's when he uses... The Batman Begins is the movie he uses his grapnel gun the most. But this picture showing off that metallic blue once again. It's crazy. This piece is incredible. I can see why a lot of people wouldn't like it, but for me, this is a must-have. It's just too exotic. It's gonna pop on my display, and I feel like it's gonna come out a lot better than what people are giving it credit for. I feel like once this finally comes out, it's gonna blow over. All the hatred towards this figure is gonna kind of move over, and the people that have it are gonna be happy, and the people that don't have it either are going to regret their decisions, or they're gonna just not care. I mean, it is what it is. There's always, you know, figures that are gonna be like that. But this is a cool piece. This is going to be based off of the DX19 figure that came out, I think, like a year or a year and a half ago, I want to say. So it's going to be a recycled like body and a recycled figure, but with a different paint job. But I never owned the DX19 in the first place, so I don't have a big issue with it. I'm also getting the armory, the new armory that's coming out, so I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm sure I'll love both figures in both sets. And having this Batman straight up, you know, with his cowl allows me to have that as my actual Batman from The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, where I can, if I really wanted to, I could use that power pose Bruce Wayne statue from the armory, have him in front of the armory with his bat suit inside of it. So I have more options now with my posing and how I want them on my shelf whenever I do get one. But this is going to be a great figure to have. And here we have Batman just standing straight up and down, looking empowered. Again, it's just that metallic blue looks so good. I love the color. It shines. I love it. I'm very happy with this release, and I'm very happy that I was able to get one. Here's Batman close up again with that grapnel gun. Again, just showing his features. Now, his cape is not black, his cape is going to be gray, which is a little weird. But at the end of the day, I don't think it'll look too bad. Again, it's an exotic piece. I don't expect it to look anything screen accurate. But I don't think it's going to be terrible. I think there's worse figures out there than this. I think people overreacted quite a bit just because they wanted their Christopher Reeve Superman, which I totally understand. Hot Toys does need to release a 2.0 or a 3, whatever. I think it's a 2.0 of that. But, I mean, they did choose to give us this, so, you know, I'm happy with it. Yes, it's recycled. Yes, it's I don't want to say half-assed, but it was probably half-assed. But again, for a Nolan fan that I am, I can't resist this. It's really cool. It's different. It's something unique. So it's cool to have. And Bale's my favorite Batman, so why not have an exotic Bale piece in my collection? So, very happy with this. Here's a closer picture of Batman. He's got his leg bent. His arms are out, and he's grinning. He's got that, like, constipated look, faceplate on there. It looks like a good figure, guys. This is really cool. I can't wait to see how it looks in person. This is gonna be awesome. Here's a closer look of his cowl and that faceplate. Looks good, guys. Have no complaints here. And here we have this Batman bending down, feeling empowered. Feels like he's gonna punch someone. It looks like he's gonna, like, brutally injure someone. He's bent over a little bit. He's in, like, this power pose. He looks awesome. This is probably the best picture out of all these, in my opinion. It shows him the colors off really well. The cape's gray, but honestly, I don't think it looks too terrible. If the cape was blue, that may look good as well. But with the cowl being blue, and if the cape was blue, I don't know if that would look great. So I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with this. And here, as you can see, it comes with comic color inspired paint applications. So on the boots, it's going to be that metallic blue. The gloves and gauntlets are going to be that metallic blue. And then the cowl, obviously, is also going to be that metallic blue color. Because they're trying to go for a classic, you know, the classic blue and gray suits for this Warner Brothers 100th anniversary edition figures, at least for the Batman here. The Wonder Woman also looks kind of cool, but I'm not a DCEU fan at all. If I were to get a figure from that, it would be Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, but that figure is also over $400, so I'd rather spend my money on this Batman, who's a little bit less than $330, I think. He's going to be around $320. Maybe it's $309. Because I know the figure on Sideshow was around $290. But after shipping and taxes, he's going to be around $310, $320-ish. Around there. In that ballpark. So, it's going to be the same price as the DX19. So, it's, you know, different. It's unique. It's limited. But it's the same price as the DX19. I mean, that's kind of crazy. So, as someone who doesn't own the DX19, I think this is a steal for me, personally. But here we have Batman and all of the things this figure comes with. So he comes with the 4 face plates, like I mentioned before. He comes with that comic color inspired paint applications with that awesome metallic blue color. He comes with the bats, guys, which also, I think those came with the Morbius figure, which, you know, it's recycled, but it's cool. They took things that they already had and they put them together, and I think they did a great job here. As someone who doesn't own a Bale Batman yet, I'm very excited for this piece. Comes with 3 batarangs and some of those, or a couple of those little small explosive devices that he throws. A bunch of hands, the Bane display base, and that awesome bat signal behind him. He also comes with his, what do you call it? I forgot what they called those things. The UV gun. And then the sticky bomb gun as well. So he comes with all those things, including the grappling hook as well. This is a great piece, guys. I'm very excited to get this in hand. I will be doing reviews on these once I get this figure. Eventually, when it gets released. It should be releasing sometime between now and December, so it'll get here soon, within the next few months. And I will do that review for you. So thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.